So when we're going through a bear market, we've got all kinds of choices. And the main thing we all want to do is take all our money out, put it in cash, curl up in a ball, and wait this out in the corner. We should be doing the opposite of that. The first thing we should be doing is making sure that if we've got job security, we have an emergency reserve in place already of 3 to 6 months of cash. Most of us have a 401k, and the question becomes in a bear market, what should I do with my 401k going through something like this? And you've got a bunch of options. One is some 401k plans let you borrow money. Occasionally, the federal government just thinks about passing a law to let people do that, whether the 401k allows it or not. You absolutely don't want to do that unless there is no other resort. You want those dollars inside your 401k growing for you. And in the 401k, you got a deduction for putting the money in there. You got to pay less taxes, and it's growing tax-free. So the last thing we want to do is mess with your one pot of money that is growing tax-free. That's the thing that we really want going to work for you every day. And a bear market's the worst time to be pulling the money out, because bear markets tend to turn very, very quickly, and we don't want to have money outside of your 401k and miss the upswing in the market. If you have any dollars at all you can save anywhere, the first place you probably want to do it is in your 401k, because you're getting a tax deduction, and we're putting more dollars to work sooner during the bear market. In fact, you want to be putting as many dollars in as possible. If you've spread it out over your paycheck throughout the year and you're in a wonderful situation where you can accelerate that, you want to do that so you can take advantage of compounding of that money growing faster throughout the year. One caveat is you want to make sure you don't lose your employer match. If you accelerate contributions in some plans, you might lose part of your employer match. You'll want to check with your HR department and make sure you don't miss that opportunity. So you've got a 401k plan, and you've got a lot of different choices. Every one 401k plan has a menu. Those menus might include large US stocks, international stocks, emerging market stocks, all kinds of bonds. With stocks, you own a company. With bonds, you're loaning money to a company. Some 401ks also include real estate funds. When you're going through a bear market, these asset classes behave very differently. Stocks tend to get hit very, very hard. Real estate often gets hit hard. Bonds tend to hold up pretty well. So in a bear market, what do you want to do? Probably the opposite of what you're thinking. This is the time to turn the risk on and move from bonds to stocks. That's the definition of selling high and buying low. We want to buy the stocks when they're depressed and their future expected returns are better. Typical bear market, the market might drop 35, 40%. So think about that. The market's got to go up 60, 70+% just to get back to break even. That's the time we want to be buying more shares of stocks. So if you've got 5, 10 years plus to retirement, or you're younger, you got 20 or 30, you should be dialing up the part of your portfolio dedicated to stocks.
Invest in you. Ready, set, grow. CNBC and Acorns.